Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the AfterShock Epicenter live stream. I'm your host and the communication specialist here at AfterShock Comics, RuthAnn Thompson. So we have a special show for you today, a very exciting new title that's coming out for tomorrow's new comic book day on Wednesday, August 17th. Hello, Second Street Marvel. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you on board. So let's get started right away. We're very excited. We're going to be at Emerald City Comic Con this weekend. So as you can see, I have a very different backdrop behind me here in Seattle. But we are so very excited for the brand new #1 of Jimmy's Little Bastards coming out for tomorrow's new comic book day. So Jimmy Region is back. Well, mostly. And we're excited to have this one of the most popular and best-selling series for Aftershock. It's coming back with a vengeance with creators Garth Ennis and Russ Braun. This is a special 3-issue oversized prestige format miniseries that's bolder, bawdier, and even more badass than the original. So when this next chapter in the life of everyone's favorite secret agent was first announced in May, Ennis commented, "I wanted to give a new Jimmy's Bastards, well, to relocate, so that would be a darker, funnier, more action-packed, and really just a lot nastier than the first series." And it is. So readers should expect many surprises in this new story, including whale smuggling, a highly triggering TV show, and some very naughty children and dubious goings-on at the highest level of government. And he added, "One scene in particular involves a submarine and some hardcore pornography. If anyone does not see that coming, I suggest they get out of the way as quickly as possible." I absolutely had so much fun with the first 3 volumes of this series. It was way too much fun, and I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't read it. But after the first shattering events of the last adventure, Jimmy is on extended leave from British intelligence, sliding slowly into his middle age with carpet, slippers, tragic sweater, and a cup of cocoa to match. The formerly sexiest super spy is even reevaluating his attitude towards women. I know, shocker. His daughter, Nancy, is taking up the slack in fine style, cutting a bloody swath through the region's rogues gallery. But a mysterious message starts Jimmy looking for his family's murky past, where he finds a clue to a strange and deadly new danger. Dun, dun, dun. So this first issue is out, and we're very excited about that. We also have an issue 2 coming out for tomorrow's new comic book day, which is The Brother of All Men, issue 2. This comes from writers Zach Thompson and artist Owen Marin, who we've both worked with separately on different projects, but had such a great time. We thought they'd be perfect together, and they are. This is a descent into the weird history of so-called Canada. As the newest initiate of the cult, Private Eye Guy Horn is assigned to backbreaking labor alongside his brother Bastien. As questions compound about the teachings of the enigmatic cult leader Brother Seven, Guy's cover story is threatened and he is forced to do something rash. So this is a very dark noir story that's based on real events, and a very fun, different type of story from Zach Thompson, and really enjoying it so far. Hopefully you have been as well. We also have a number 3 for this new comic book day. It's a very fun 1, 2, 3 type style. We have Where Starships Go to Die, issue 3. This comes from writer Mark Sable, who we've worked with several times before. God Killers, also Miskatonic the One Shot, so much more. When we have a new title as well with him, and artist Alberto Locati. He's very good at making this very spooky title that's very much like The Thing meets Interstellar. It's very creepy, and I'm very much enjoying it because it's the near future. Humankind's first starship crash lands in the most remote spot on Earth, the underwater spacecraft graveyard known as Point Nemo. While diving in the deep to salvage this technology marvel, our heroes discover the wreck of doomed 1980s Soviet Mars mission, a nuclear warhead, and an alien being that's killing their crew one by one. Very Thing style, very much taking them over. It's so creepy and wonderful. I can't wait for you guys to read this 3rd issue. We also have some incredible titles on the way, so make sure that you add these to your pull list when you go to your local comic book shop tomorrow for New Comic Book Day. We have the 06 Protocol issue 1. So the order deadline for this is this coming Monday on August 22nd, but it will be in shops September 14th. And this comes from writer Lee Turner and artist Cliff Richards, who we've worked with several times before. And this is a very interesting story of a mom and daughter trying to basically escape what is known, not an unknown past that they had, let's put it that way. So a very fun adventure as well. And for all those that got to get issue 1 of Samurai Doggy, it is now time to make sure that you order issue 2 of Samurai Doggy. So this will also be a order cutoff on this Monday of August 22nd, and it'll be in shop September 14th. But whoever missed out on issue 1, you've got to get on board. It's so much fun. This comes from writer Chris Tex and artist Santos, who you might know from we worked with many times before, an absolutely beautiful work. And we've been very excited for this very manga-esque anime style story, and I can't get enough of it, so hopefully you guys can as well, and add it to your pull list ASAP. And for all those that missed it, this morning we announced a brand new title with us, A Foulness in the Walls. Because no one knows his way around possessed properties, go ahead, we dare you, call them haunted houses, quite like Master of Horror Cullen Bunn. And just announced this morning, the mind behind Dark Ark, Brothers Dracul, Unholy Grail, Eden, Piecemeal, and so much more returns to AfterShock in November with A Foulness in the Walls, a prestige format one-shot that pulls into play the devastating power of grief and guilt. After a tragic loss, George hopes to rebuild his life. He moves to a new house. He gets a new job. He starts dating the girl of his dreams. Sometimes, though, guilt can be as malevolent as an evil spirit. And sometimes ghosts follow you. Something is rotting in the walls of George's new house, something hungry. And this is illustrated by Rodrigo Zayas, who you might know from Cyberforce Rebirth, with colors from Lorenzo Scamaria, and letters by Dave Sharp, cover by Sammy Chiavella, and the retailer incentive cover is going to be from Simone Kudranski. A Foulness in the Walls is a harrowing story of loss, longing, and decay. So very excited about that. And guys, we have just had so much fun doing this show with you every single week. So unfortunately, we are going to be on a hiatus for a while. Our amazing producer and my very good friend, Stefan Nielsen, is going to be moving on to bigger and better things. And I'm going to miss him terribly. It has been a wonderful 3 years working with you, Stefan. It's been such a blast. And to all of you out there who have joined us every single week, thank you so much for being part of the AfterShock family. We'll see you very soon with new content and all that sort of stuff. But until then, make sure you stay safe out there, wash your hands, wear your masks, and only read dangerously. We'll see you all soon.